Day 26, Haight Street. When most people hear Haight, they automatically hear or think Haight-Ashbury, as they should. But Haight and Ashbury, for that matter, it's only, or Haight-Ashbury, the neighborhood, is really only a small part of Haight Street in general. So there's Upper Haight, there's Lower Haight. Haight actually begins at Market Street. It's the beginning of Upper Market, of what you would consider Upper Market, is where Haight Street begins. So it borders Dubose Park. It borders Nopa, not Nopa-ish, north of the Panhandle. No, not quite Nopa, what they call Nopa, but that's kind of where it straddles. It kind of where it begins, right there at Market, and then it becomes Lower Haight, and then Upper Haight. It passes by Buena Vista Park, and which I've covered in another video is kind of roughly in between Haight and Castro. Not exactly, but more or less for all intents and purposes. And then Haight, again, Haight-Ashbury, right, goes right, main strip of Haight-Ashbury, and it actually ends at the entrance of Golden Gate Park. So one of the entrances, but I think that's the main entrance of Golden Gate Park, is right at the end of Haight Street. Would you believe me if I told you that a cable car used to go down Haight Street? Cable car used to go down Haight Street. The old cable car barn is actually across the street from the entrance of Golden Gate Park that I just mentioned. My first apartment in San Francisco was on Haight Street, and right next to the Jimi Hendrix house, which he didn't actually live there, by the way, but the red house in between, I want to say it's in between Clayton and Ashbury. You'll know what I'm talking about. The red house. It's definitely the 1500 block. Yeah, that was my first apartment. And the reason why I bring it up is that growing up in the Excelsior, the Outer Mission, I literally, living on Haight Street was the first time I actually felt like I was living in San Francisco. So that kind of felt like suburbia growing up in the Outer Mission. It kind of felt a little very, very residential, right? And I'll never forget opening the door to Haight Street, and you feel like San Francisco's like right there, right outside your door. So that was pretty cool. Fun fact about Haight-Ashbury, it's the largest concentration of Airbnbs in San Francisco. So not that that has to do with actual Haight Street, but anyway, that is a little bit about Haight Street, San Francisco.